My mom said, real children don't abandon their parents. I said, good thing you abandoned me first. I'm 28, been no contact with my mom for 3 years. She calls me out of nowhere last Tuesday. Your father's in the hospital. Family emergency. The thing is, my mom and I have history. Bad history. Growing up, she was the kind of parent who treated medical issues like inconveniences. When I was 8 and complained about stomach pain, she told me to walk it off. Turned out to be appendicitis. I nearly died. When I was 12, I broke my arm falling off my bike. The bone was literally sticking out at a weird angle, but she took one look at me crying in the driveway and said, hospital visits are too expensive. It's probably just a sprain. Made me wait 3 days with a compound fracture before my teacher threatened to call CPS. Senior year, I had pneumonia. Fever of 103, couldn't breathe, coughing up blood. She said I was being dramatic and just wanted attention. Some people have real problems, she'd say while I'm literally dying on the couch. My girlfriend's mom ended up driving me to the ER at 2 a.m. when I passed out. But this felt different. Her voice was shaking. He collapsed at work. They think it might be his heart. I don't know what to do. My dad and I weren't close, but he wasn't the monster she was. He just never stood up to her, never protected me. But he didn't deserve to die alone. So I drop everything. Cancel my important client meeting. Tell my boss it's a family emergency. Throw random clothes in a bag. My hands are shaking as I'm driving, thinking about all the things I never said to him. The 4-hour drive feels like forever. I'm replaying every conversation we never had, every moment he chose her over me, but also remembering the few times he snuck me ice cream when she wasn't looking, or slipped me $20 for lunch when she said we couldn't afford it. I'm calling my girlfriend Lila from the road. What if he dies before I get there? What if the last thing I ever said to him was I hate you both 3 years ago? He's not going to die, she keeps saying. You're going to make it in time. I'm speeding, running red lights, praying to a God I'm not sure I believe in. Please just let me say goodbye. Let me tell him I forgive him for being weak. Let me tell him I understand why he stayed with her, even if I don't agree with it. Pull into the hospital parking garage, tires squealing. I'm running through the concrete maze, jacket flying behind me, heart pounding so hard I think I might collapse myself. The automatic doors slide open, and I'm practically sprinting to the front desk. The elderly volunteer looks startled by my panic. What room is Elias Navarro in? I'm out of breath, sweating, probably look completely insane. She types slowly into her ancient computer. Too slowly. Every second feels like a lifetime. The nurse looks confused, checks her screen again, types some more. Sir, we don't have anyone by that name. My world stops spinning. What do you mean you don't have him? He came in today. Heart attack. Elias Navarro, Navarro. She's shaking her head sympathetically. I'm sorry, honey. No Elias Navarro in our system. Are you sure this is the right hospital? My blood runs cold. There are only 2 hospitals in this town. I call the other one. No Elias Navarro there either. That's when it hits me. The sick feeling in my stomach that has nothing to do with the 4-hour drive or the gas station coffee. I call my mom back, my hand literally trembling as I dial. Where exactly is dad? There's this pause. This guilty, awful pause that tells me everything I need to know. Oh, honey, he's not actually sick. He's at home watching TV. I just missed you so much. I had to see you somehow. I'm standing in this hospital lobby, completely stunned. You faked a medical emergency. I'm your mother. I shouldn't have to lie to see my own son. That's when I remembered why I went no contact in the first place. Remember when I was 12 and broke my arm falling off my bike? You said hospital visits were too expensive and made me wait 3 days. Silence. Or when I had pneumonia senior year and you said I was being dramatic. More silence. But now you'll drag me to a fake emergency because you're lonely. She starts crying. Real children don't abandon their parents like this. I take a deep breath. Good thing you abandoned me first. I hung up and blocked her number. Again.